What's good, guys? It's Ethan Nauman here, and I'm just gonna make a video on a little touchy little subject. You know what I mean? No, not like that. I'm gonna talk about depression and suicide and anxiety and self-worth and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to keep it serious here, even though I'm a savage. But let's see. So depression is something that I've dealt with almost my whole entire life. Not really. That's over exaggerating. Okay, take it easy. I started getting depression when I was like 10. Started realizing what my family did. That my mom and dad separated. That my dad, yes, was a drug addict. Had split families. Always fought. Never really got to see my dad. Didn't really know what it felt like to have a dad. And really, the main thing for me that really hurts me is when I think about, you know, all those scenes in movies when the dads and sons play football or catch or something. Every time I see one of those families doing that in the park, I just freaking break down. Honestly, it makes me so sad because I never really had that. Although I have my stepdad Scott in my life, which I'm very grateful for, there's not really that dad connection with me and him, and I'm gonna be honest about it. My mom is wonderful. She like pretty much holds up the house. She does everything, and yeah, my sister, Emily, my oldest sister, she's awesome. Really look up to her, but we argue a lot, and she's getting married in about, I don't even know, but I'm gonna be in the wedding, so that's cool. And she's gonna leave, so I'm really sad about that. And my little sister Sophia can get on my nerves, obviously, because she's a little sister. But anyway, what I'm trying to say here is that I've been through stuff in my life, and I know what other people feel, and I've been there. I've had anxiety almost all of my life. I had a point where I had a phobia leaving my house. I couldn't leave my house for 5 months straight. I didn't go to school. I got a fine because I wasn't at school for 58 days straight. I've been to jail. I've done drugs. I've been to jail. I know it all. So I'm going to talk about it a little bit. So depression to me is all a mindset. I feel like if you get your mind set that you're going to be depressed for the rest of your life, you are going to be depressed for the rest of your life. But if you get your mind set and think about happy thoughts, you will be happy. And it's kind of like the law of attraction I really believe in, because I feel like the law of attraction is when if you believe in something and you say you're going to do something and you really believe it will happen, it will happen. It's the law of attraction. So depression to me is just all mental. Anxiety to me is all mental. And I'm going to tell you how I've overcome these things. So, depression, let's talk about it. So, I basically was depressed my whole life. I used to cut all the time. I used to do all these things. And now I don't. I haven't for over a year. And one of the main things that I'm going to tell you that caused me to have that depression wasn't my family, really. Wasn't my dad. Wasn't really that. It was the relationship I was in. It was not only the relationship with the girl I was in, it was the relationship with my friends that I was in. I realized that I was not happy in the relationship. I realized I was not happy in the relationship with my friends, and I realized that was kind of triggering me to be kind of upset and depressed. So it got to the point where I used to cut on a daily basis, and I used to be really suicidal and all these other things. And I basically, I've been to like every counselor on the books, everyone that you could find, and in my area, and I don't think they help. And I just basically moved on from that, and I decided, like, I really thought deep down that I took a lot of time thinking about that. I don't think counselors should have to help you. I don't think that another human should have to help you with your mental issues. I feel like mentally you should be able to help yourself. You're capable of helping yourself, and I feel like you should dig deep within and help yourself. So how I did that, how I grew over this anxiety and depression. So basically, I just sat down one day. Well, first, let me tell you, I ended up getting into drugs bad, and I ended up blacking out for 5 days, woke up in jail. Turns out I had PCP in my system, marijuana, Tylenol, codeine, Percocets, everything that you could find, and I don't remember doing any of that. And I remember smoking weed, but I don't remember. All I remember was biking to the school, and then after that, I don't remember a thing. So basically, I woke up in jail 5 days later, and basically was like freaking out, crying. I was like, where the hell am I? Because I don't remember anything. Remember this. This is all stuff that my family's told me, so I don't remember anything. And basically, while I was in jail, I kind of realized who I really was. So I kind of thought deep down in myself, I was like, who am I as a person? What do I want to be as a person? What do I want to do when I grow up? Where am I going to go with my life? So those are some things that you need to think about. Like, really, you just need to dig deep down and think, what do I want to do with my life? Where do I want to be in 10 years? What do I want to do? Do I want to have a kid? You got to think about these serious things. So, because everything that you do in this day is going to affect your future. Everybody that you have in your life in this day is going to affect your future. Every relationship that you've had in this day, every fight, every argument, everything that you do, everything you sell is going to end up in bringing back up in your future, and it's going to affect your future. So basically, I had like a snap, like just realized that I need to change, and that's when I changed as a person. I used to be a big bully to people. I used to fight people all the time. I used to do bad things, and basically, I just started with my weight loss. So I've lost almost 35 pounds, and that's only in a matter of 3 months. And it's been over a year since I got arrested, but I started off with my weight loss, and that just put me in a good mood. Working out helps me so much. So that helped me get in a good mood. And then I started realizing, like, okay, I want to be a better person. So then I realized, like, what do I got to do to be a better person? So first of all, first thing I did was I went to all my enemies, all the people that I made enemies with, and I said, I'm sorry. Maybe not all of them, because I'm not ready yet. But once you're ready, tell your enemies you're sorry. If you truly mean it. Because if you don't mean it, then you're not going to get the same feeling. You're not going to get the same reaction. You're not going to get the same things. So if you feel like you're ready to say you're sorry to them, if you feel like you need to say you're sorry to them, say you're sorry. It will go a long way. I also cut people out of my life that were bad for me. So like people that did drugs, people that stole, people that were just bad influences, people that swore all the time, people that did all that stuff. Cut them out. I didn't need them. I wanted positivity, no negativity in my life. So then I went on to realize that, okay, what do I got to do with my anxiety? Because that helped my depression. I started getting friends again. I started all these things. Excuse me. So what do I do for my anxiety? Well, at this point, I could leave my house for only about 3 hours. So I started going out, pushing myself with my anxiety. I was like, okay. I was comfortable. I had panic attacks. I was on panic attack medicine. I'm on anxiety medicine. I'm on bipolar, all those things. And I basically just pushed myself to get outside and push myself to do the thing I don't want. So also, when I started to get friends, they supported me to get through it. So basically for anxiety, I pushed myself to do what I feared. And that is overcoming your fears, and that really worked for me. Now I can leave whenever I want. I only want to be outside my house. It's kind of weird, and I hate being home, but now I get to make videos for you guys, and there's that. And also a big thing that helped me recently with my depression, because I was having a little bit of depression because I wasn't really following the things that I've programmed myself. Not programmed myself, that sounds weird. I've told myself to do was, I met this girl, and I wasn't even trying to get in a relationship. I wasn't trying to do anything, but I basically was FaceTiming my friend, and she answered, and she had her nose right up in the camera, and that's all I could see, and instantly I knew that she was the cutest thing ever, honestly. So her name's Hannah. You saw her on my last video, and she's really helped me with my depression. She's really helped me with my anxiety. When I get mad, she kind of supports me and tells me what to do. I guess it's kind of like a counselor, but she's my girlfriend, and she means more to me than a counselor. She means more to me than a girlfriend. She means more to me than anything, anyone. And I basically realized that without her and my pretty much service dog, I would be nowhere where I am now. I also got a service dog. She helps me with when I get angry. She helps me when I get depressed. She helps me when I get all these things. I'm not like lashing out or anything. Just when she knows when I'm sad. She knows when I'm getting hurt or something. She really helps, and Hannah does the same. But basically the point I'm trying to get at here is it all comes from within. If you really need to change, you need to make a change. You need to step your foot first. You need to put your hand in first. You don't need the team, you need yourself. Although the team will help you, you need to first go alone. You need to walk the path by yourself first to realize who your real friends are. So basically, realize things and think about it, and you'll overcome many things. And I hope you guys like this video, and sorry, a little rant, but something different. If you like, to go subscribe. If you like the video, also like it. That would mean a lot to me, and share it. Hope this helped you guys out. See you later. Woo!